Hello everyone, it's Casualgamerreed, YouTube's #1 Kentucky fan. Like to talk about Coach Cal. You know, he receives a lot of criticism. He's not a good coach, he's not this, he's not that. People's like, you know, he's the best recruiter in the country, but he's not the best coach. Well, you know, the way Cal recruits, he recruits a lot of freshmen, and there's a big turnover every year, you know, a lot of new faces. Now, you can criticize Coach Cal all you want about that, but, you know, it takes a good coach. It takes a very good coach, a great coach, to be able to take pretty much 5 players that could they could each average 20 points a game if they wanted to, you know. And to get those 5 players to play together as a team, be unselfish, and win a national title. Now that right there has got to be one of the best coaching jobs you will ever see from a basketball coach. You know, just that alone, to be able to recruit players that young and win a national title, or even get to the Final Four, Elite 8, like he's done in the past. You know, to even be able to do stuff like that. I mean, that's an amazing thing, you know. He's not just a great recruiter, he is a great coach. And people are starting to realize that now with what he's done with this team. And you can sit there and people still say, you know, if I could coach those players, it's not that easy. You know how kids are. You know, they're going to be selfish. They're going to want to be the star of the team and stuff like that, you know. But Cal, somehow he gets them to play together. You know, this was his finest coaching job he's ever done in his career. You know, taking 5 freshmen and winning a national title. Unheard of. You know, never has happened. And not even with the Fab 5 of Michigan. You know, that great team back then, you know. It's just an example of a great coach. And I'm just glad Coach Cal's finally earning the respect he deserves. You know, people say his past is tainted and all this, but once again, we all know that was not Coach Cal. You know, that was the school or the player that got involved in that. So, you know, to my opinion right now, any team wanting a great coach, if any team right now could pick Coach Cal, they would, except for a handful of teams. You know, you probably have 10 teams, you know, like North Carolina and Kansas and teams like that. Duke, they're not going to change coaches. But if anybody could pick a coach that has a program down right now, or a middle-of-the-road program, you would take Coach Cal as your coach, because you know you're guaranteed a Elite 8, Final Four at the worst. You know, that's how good a coach he is. And people's going to see how people need to realize 2 years ago, we was a 4 seed. We was not expected to do anything, and we got to the Final Four and could have easily won a national title that year. You know, that was with a 4 seed. We wasn't expected to do that then, and look what we did, you know, as a 4 seed. That's just another example of a great coach. I would say, besides Coach Cal, the best coach in the country would probably be, you have to say, Bill Self, because of what he did with Kansas this year. But to me, right now, the best coach, you would have to say Coach Cal. I mean, you can argue it all you want, but the proof is in the wins in the national title and how he did it. Anyway, that's my comments about Coach Cal, the best coach in college basketball today, for the best program in college basketball today, Kentucky. Please like, subscribe, comment, and go Big Blue.